a group of men and a group of women were placed on separate islands to know which group will survive.
One will be inhabited by 14 British men, while a separate island will be home to 14 British women.
And no fire, because we have to make mistakes.
Don't think about it, don't think.
I need to be with my family, and I just need to be at home.
1, 2, 3, go!
Get in there, boys!
Try and... We have nothing to drink. We don't know where we are.
This is the male version.
A huge fucking snake came towards me. It came right at me.
Since feminism believed they don't need men, and the world would have wound up better without men, this reality show set out to know which gender can thrive on their own without help. Keep watch to find out which gender thrived and which gender was totally destroyed.
2 uninhabited Pacific islands. One will be inhabited by 14 British men, while a separate island will be home to 14 British women.
I don't want to sound too cocky too early.
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. But right now,
we're winning.
Paul thinks the group's best option is a beach.
I personally want to just plough on and make it. I mean, it's going to get darker in here quicker than it is on...
Paul pushes on, despite the group's growing dissent.
I found the sea.
In the men's group, they figured their best chance of survival is to find the seashore away from the dangers of the forest, and they quickly did. The females also figured the same out in their group, but could not find their way to the sea in the forest.
So one group's going to go look, and one group's going to stay here.
who's in the go group?
Me.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Have you got your whistles?
Yes, we're
I'm used to being in forests, and I'm not going to be really happy if people start telling me I'm going the wrong way.
This is actually the opposite direction. We're going back towards the beach.
Meanwhile, in the men's camp, they are already thinking about hunting.
3, go!
Get in there, boys! Woo!
Action up a dinosaur.
We just caught a prehistoric animal.
You just order me about all the time.
She goes on about those potatoes anymore. I'm going to stab her.
I feel dreadful. Honestly, I feel absolutely dreadful. I never thought I would be so desperate for food and water.
Expedition party are dehydrated, hopelessly lost, and wandering directionless.
Very nearly there.
Here we go! Oh my God!
Something finally went their way, but they were still in the dangers of the forest.
I don't want to sound too cocky too early.
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. But right now,
we're winning.
In our
So we can all be at the same pace. Let's have a recap of what has happened so far.
At the currents and how rough the water is here, this is where the men got dropped off.
How deep is that?
You know, it is going to be out of your depth.
So nice to meet you. I'm Harbour.
Now see the preferential treatment given to women. Look at how calm the water they were dropped off is now compared to men.
Woo! That was the damnedest thing I ever did.
Fuck's sake, this is survival. In the sea.
Come on!
Booyah!
Beach.
Pina colada.
Becky, hello. Belinda.
Well, that was suitably to get dark here in a couple of hours. And already, you know, there have been 15 minutes, chat on the beach. They need to work on. It's nothing I can do. These are things they're going to find out. Light running out fast, the women are no closer to finding a beach to set up camp. Women have decided to abandon their search for a beach and set up camp in the jungle.
Look, I fucking hurt. And, like, I can't afford this. I've been trying to keep these tears in all along.
Stop it, Jade. Just try and stop.
The men have been able to set up camp at the beach, found food, and ate healthy that night. But the women could not even find a beach and had to sleep in the forest with no food and amidst the risk of dangerous reptiles. Luckily, they found the beach a few days later, and things still got worse.
Pig, there.
Hello.
All they've eaten in a week are a few handfuls of yucca and coconut.
Oh, you're so cute. Come here, Sage. Onion.
The ladies didn't have to hunt to get this piglet. They just walked into their camp. And instead of them to kill them and eat, this is what they do.
They sleep with the pigs, they feed the pigs, they comb the pigs' hair, they turn them into pets and name them Sage and Onion.
Fate of Sage and Onion hangs in the balance. The women have befriended them and now can't agree whether or not to eat them.
Meanwhile, in the men's camp.
Yes! No way!
There's a lot of whooping coming from those nets people.
All I wanted was just a fish. One fish. How many fishes have we got? 20!
Meanwhile, while the men were busy catching their own fish, the women resorted into begging for fishes. Typical, isn't it?
Get a fish?
One fish?
He's going to throw it!
Oh, you're very, very kind. Whoa! That's the cooter.
We caught a fish!
Yeah!
Oh my God, it's massive!
Yeah, you caught it all right. In your dreams.
Women have now been without water for more than 48 hours and they are dangerously dehydrated. Their situation is now beyond critical.
Medical advice is that the castaways are now so critically dehydrated. Really, I've got no choice.
I don't want to drink the water. It tastes of poo.
Actually, it's good. It's really good. And
The sauce is just
you don't have to kind of just knock it back. It's decent water. And actually, dehydration was your own fault rather than lack of water.
Beth and Lauren wake to discover none of the other women have done any work.
She's Fran! Fran's fainted!
Safety response team are assessing 24-year-old Fran. 5 days without anywhere near enough water, Fran has succumbed to dehydration.
Now it is clear who the real survivor is. The idea of feminism that women can be strong and independent and they can do it on their own without anyone has successfully been put to rest. The two genders truly need each other for the survival of the human race. Women need men practically to exist, while men need women for the progression of the species. These are natural principles that can never be overlooked. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I also have links to my best videos in the description box. If you like this one, you will like them too. Till next time, this is your guardian.